Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I decided that I wanted to play Nami against Aurelion Sol. Just try to get a little bit of experience so I can try and take Nami into the Lissandra adventure. I don't know how well this will work out. Nami is kind of a combo-centric champion. All of these are terrible. Memory game. You know what? Memory game's nice. Let's see what Aurelion Sol has. Duplicate. Oh, that's a problem. That if annealing determination is actually a problem. And so is Ezreal with annealing determination. We just kind of rely on Nami's ability to duplicate spells to close out the game on a single turn, and with the opponents having essentially 2 life bars, that becomes, well, twice as difficult basically. But hopefully with the memory game we'll be able to generate enough value to make it so we can go ahead and win the game anyway. At least that's the plan. I'll save everything. I want to go ahead and try to get the spell off. I think I can go prank, otter pose, prank, answered prayer, perhaps. I think that's the correct play. Let's go ahead and mess with the opponent's hand, shall we? Those won't come down until later, but anyway, it's fine anyway. And now we'll prank again, and we'll just spawn a very large tentacle afterwards. I don't think we have any more champions other than these two. Yep. So this is all we can do. Hopefully... yeah, hopefully nothing. I have nothing else. I'll probably have to end the game on turn 6 after going ahead and spending a bunch of time preparing for the turn where I played the Nami a bunch of times. I can go ahead and Nami Zeb and then answer prayer. I'll do that. This gives me the ability to remove a unit from the opponent's board, and then I'll go ahead and get the Nami back. And then I'll be able to cast the final ebb and flow by doing this. Oh, I also level up Nami in the process. Actually, if I hit the ebb and flow onto the Avaros and Sentry, I'll just be able to close the game out next turn with an open attack. Oh, I miss it. Unfortunate. But I have a second attempt at it here. Okay, it doesn't hit. But we can try to go for the ebb and flow, like so. Does this hit? It doesn't. Well, let's try to end the game out anyway. Okay. We actually had enough damage after all of the ebb and flows hitting the opponent's nexus. I suppose that's the upside of hitting everything on the opponent's nexus. Well, Willy Newtfish is not that great. Current an ally, round start current me +1/+1, or Dark in Blood letters. I'll go for the path because it's a spell, even though it's not that great. Hopefully I'll find an opportunity to get rid of it. All of these are pretty bad options. I just want something that has spell synergy. None of these have spell synergy. Come on. Final reroll. Leona, Ziggs, Jarvan. Man, these are some atrocious options. I suppose the Jarvan is the best out of all of these. Nah. Ziggs perhaps. And now we just try to go ahead and path towards healers so we can try to trim out all of this crap we have in our deck. This is definitely not a winning run from what I'm seeing. Let's toss both of these back. What is even Ziggs' champion spell? I have actually no idea. I don't think I've ever played with Ziggs before. Let's go for the Unravel Dirt. Try to go ahead and produce ways to pull the opponent's stuff. Do I want to go for Nami? I'll go for the Nami. And then next turn I'll draw one and get a Nami in hand. And we'll go from there. Okay. That's good. Getting the elusive. Leaving the elusive vulnerable. Let's prank again. Sure, I'll give that to plus cost. Make sure he can't save his units. And I'll give that vulnerable. At one point that thing had vulnerable by default, but the developers decided against keeping it for some reason. Well, now I'll draw all of my champions. And now we can finally see what's Ziggs' champion spell. Bouncing Bomb. Okay, good to know. At the very least, it will benefit from the Luden's Tempest. Do I want to go for the Ziggs here? I'll go for the Ziggs. Oh, that's a problem. Well, I think I'm just screwed. I'll just play cards, hope that something good happens. Okay, he's swallowing up the Ziggs for some reason. That's better for me than it is for him, because now I can just go ahead and pull here and attack here, and now he's forced to spit the Ziggs back out. Well, he comes out without any buffs, so maybe that's good for the opponent. Ebb. And we're at turn 6, so now we just pop off and kill the opponent. We did waste one of the absent flows, and we're wasting it again. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I still think this is enough to kill the opponent. I'm just going to play all of the cards I have in hand. Oh, that just kills the opponent. I completely forgot that the damage was going to be doubled, and it was also going to be increased by 1 because of the Ludens Tempest. Well, that's good to know for the future. Now let's see, Obelisk of Power. Now someone captured the strongest enemy. Fleet Admiral Shelly. Furious Shellfolk. When you pick an... Nope, that's not good. I guess Fleet Admiral Shelly it is. It does have synergy with our deck, but not that much, because I guess after turn 5 it's when we pop off, but it's very specific that we go ahead and pop off exactly on turn 6. I'm also going to take the Pocket Aces just because they replace themselves, and that's good. Spells that replace themselves actually draw 1 when played with Nami after turn 6. I'm definitely keeping a Nami and a Minimorph here. I need to in order to deal with the Karma. It doesn't have duplicate, right? No, it's Power Overwhelming. So yeah, I can go Nami into going ahead and using the what's it called, Minimorph on the Karma, and then we'll go ahead and get some random card. Any one will do. I guess the Windborne Mariner because it's free. We did waste a bunch of buffs, potentially, but it should be alright. Let's go for the Attentive Accountant as well. And I'll go for the Jagged Taskmaster, sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and buff up my units, hopefully kill the opponent's stuff. Okay. Maybe not kill the opponent's stuff, but we can still gamble again. We just have to get lucky. Come on, hit the opponent's units, not the Nexus. Really, it just keeps hitting the opponent's Nexus. Well, at this rate, I'm just going to kill the opponent on the first turn. Okay, there we go. I mean, killing the opponent straight up is also fine, I guess. It's just less interesting, because all we're doing is spamming spells. I guess that's what we would do normally to win the game. Well, does the opponent die here? We deal 6, and then we deal 6 again. The opponent just died on the first turn. I guess he shouldn't have given me to 10 mana.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
Now all we have to do is do that a billion more times, and then we will be able to kill the first boss. Drop the bomb, deal 2 to a unit and summon a scrappy bomb. Miss. Oh, all of these are terrible actually. I guess drop the bomb is the best option out of all of these, but I'm not exactly satisfied with it. Nami drawing one is nice. Do I want to cut a card from my deck? We have a lot of garbage here. I would definitely cut the Bomber Twins. We have 400 gold. Yeah, I'll hold off on spending the gold just so I can cut the Bomber Twins. They don't advance our game plan any more than or they don't advance our game plan at all. While at least the spell we got from the Ziggs package actually does contribute somewhat towards our game plan by giving us a spell that replaces itself and deals damage to the enemy's nexus. I mean, I know I was praising it, but I didn't want to draw it now. I suppose I'll pass the first turn. I mean, we can play a little bit fast and lose with our health because we'll back up to full after this encounter, and not playing anything else to denies the opponent the ability to level up the Ezreal. That's gotta be worth something as well. Do I want to play the Nami or do I want to hold? I'll go ahead and play Nami.
My people are counting on me. Ride the surging tide.
Sounds dangerous.
And then I'll go ahead and Unravel Earth. Yeah, I'll go for the Unraveled Earth. Just want to get something out. After this, I need to protect Nami from any possible removal, so I'll pass. Okay, that's something. Playing the other pose gives the opponent targets, so I guess I'll play the Vissel Guard because it at the very least survives the static shock. I suppose I can go ahead and Unravel the Earth again, just so I draw one. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Things are still good. Deal 3 to a unit. Summon a scrappy bomb. What did I burn? I didn't properly see what I burned. Do I want to go for the Fleet Admiral Shelley? I don't really want to, but I just might. Yep, I'll let this go through. 16 damage, yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine. Because now we finally reach turn 6 and we can start throwing spells at the opponent's face for free. Problem is, I need to empty my hand. Or I want to empty my hand before I start throwing spells at the opponent's face, but I really can't. I guess I'll play the Otterpus, try to bait out the opponent's removal onto it. Does it work? No, because he's targeting the Fleet Admiral Shelley and my Abyssal Guard. Damn. Let's go ahead and minimorph this guy, and we'll go for the Nami 7 flow because I want to go for it, and I'll try to make use of the Fleet Admiral Shelley as much as possible while it's still alive.
Mirai will never know fear again. Let the tide carry you.
We did shuffle a bunch of Namis into our deck, that's nice.
Rise with the surf.
Ebb and flow.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with
After this, we'll finally be able to get all of the cards into our hand.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Oh, and we buffed the Fleet Admiral Shelley out of the range of the gotcha finally. I suppose that that was something that we could have done,
Tide carry you.
but I wasn't even aiming for it. I was just playing the cards.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Okay, you can resolve your stuff now, opponent. While the opponent plays a single card or 3 cards, I play 30 or something along those lines. Do I want to go for the answered prayer? You know what? It sounds funny, so we'll do it.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
There we go. I wanted that Nami really badly.
That thing flies. Yeah.
Do I want to go for anything else? Let's sprunk the opponent. Try to empty our hand.
Rise with the surf.
Yeah, let's keep playing cards. At this point, I'm pretty sure we have more than enough damage to kill the opponent. Let's keep healing.
With the surf. Let the tide carry you.
All of my units are absolutely massive, and the opponent has to block all of them, otherwise he dies. Yeah, sure, shuffle a card into my deck.
Let the tide carry you.
It's not going to help you. Did the opponent die? Okay, no he didn't. Oof, I was worried.
With the surf. Ride the surging tide.
I thought for a second the opponent had died while I was still playing cards. That was concerning. I want to see how big I can get my board.
With the surf.
Oh right, the opponent has a second life. I completely forgot about that part. Fortunately, we have just about 200 damage to kill the opponent. And we'll draw even more cards, so maybe we'll... Okay, we even get more Namis, so we can properly kill the opponent now.
Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you.
Do I want to keep playing spells? Okay, I think that's enough. We showed off enough. At this point it's just torture for everyone involved, including me. There we go. Well,
My love
if
will
this
be
is...
longer.
I'm pretty sure this is this deck specifically at its most powerful. And at its most powerful, Ziggs basically did nothing. So we're definitely taking the Phage for the Nami. There's no point in buffing up Ziggs at all. Let's see. Deep cuts. When an ally strikes the enemy nexus. Nope. We're not striking the enemy nexus that frequently. Give your weakest ally +3/+3 this round. I suppose that will have to do. Champion item chest, a gold chest, or an item chest. Zoe if level up, Gangplank with unstable inventory. I suppose we'll go for the champion item chest. If we somehow can get the... What can I possibly want here? Refill your mana for Nami, perhaps? That would be nice. Yeah, whatever. We'll see what we get once we actually get it. No point in thinking about those kinds of things when we're not even there yet. Uh-oh. That's a high roll from the opponent. Save me, Octopus, please. I suppose I'll use the pocket aces just because I want to take one less point of damage. Do I want to go for a prank here? I'll go for a prank here. -2 power, invulnerable. I just wanted to see if I could hit one champion in the opponent's hand, but I think you can't even prank. Oh right, non-champions, right. You can't prank champions.
The current will be swept away. Let the tide carry you.
Let's see. Okay. The opponent just gets all the champions on curve, I guess.
Rise with the surf.
Let's try and play cards so that the opponent can't actually
The tide carry you.
play things once his turn comes around. Or I mean play pranks so the opponent has less options when his turn comes around. We already reduced the cost of the damage that the Rex can deal by a lot. Okay, we can remove the Zoe right away. That's definitely something that I'm interested in doing. Silence on the Octopus. Okay, fine. I'll just buff it up with more stings, with more spells. That just means we have to start from the beginning, that's all. Shaped stone, okay, that's good. I'll even go for the coral creatures again. Let's go ahead and shape stone here.
I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
And then what? Pocket aces? Yeah, sure, I'll go for the pocket aces. Just because it gets double cast. Well, now we have the ideal setup for turn 6. We have a bunch of ebb and flows. Well, thief. Has the opponent even played any spells? I guess the silence one. The silence one is nice, so I'm taking it for myself. That's it. And now it's my turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wanted that card. I'll guess I'll play one ebb and flow, just so I can get cards out of my hand for next turn.
Let the tide carry you.
3.
Rise with the surf.
And then 4 on the ebb and flow.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
Perfect. I'll give the priority to the opponent now, see what he does. Wait, pass? Out of all of the opponent's options, that's definitely not one I considered. Well, I'll silence that. First things first.
Carry you. Ride the surging tide.
And then what? I'll ebb and ebb? Or do I go for the Nami's ebb and flow? I'll go for the Nami's ebb and flow, just so I can go ahead and shuffle more
Let the tide carry
Namis into my deck.
Rise with the surf.
I'm kind of wasting a few of the spells I could get by doing this, but it should be alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and cast all of our spells. I'm pretty sure we just go for the kill on the opponent here by casting all of the spells we have accumulated in hand.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Well, the Equinox actually didn't do anything, even though I pointed it at the
Rise with the surf.
Startled Stomper.
Carry you.
Whatever. I guess we'll just kill the opponent then.
Rise with the surf.
Come on.
Tide carry you.
Let's get this over with. Animations, please
Surging tide. Let the tide
go faster. I think I'm messing up
rise with the surf.
like halfway through this because I should be using flow and then go for the ebb and flows and then ebb flow again because I'm wasting cards. But I think it's fine. I think we have more than enough damage to kill the opponent
Let the tide carry
with just the cards we have in hand. The opponent has what? Level up, right? So we can survive here. We just kill him. So far that's been a very consistent thing. We're practically killing the opponents on turn 6 almost every time.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
What fight even is this? Oh, we're so far away from the Aurelion Sol. Avatar of the Tides. When you would get a mana gem, instead refill your spell mana. When you play a spell, create a random spell that costs 3 or less and grant it fleeting. I'll take that. It sounds like fun. Champion item chest or gold chest. Into the gene with elaborate oh, that's great. Crystal Carrier on the Nami, so we can ramp up to turn 6 faster. Perfected mana flow. I would absolutely love that game. If you could give me a perfected mana flow, I wouldn't complain at all. It would definitely make all of this process go significantly faster. Keep the Nami, keep the cheap spell, and hope we draw nicely and the opponent doesn't, so that we can win the game on turn 6. I'll go ahead and run some reaches, see what we get. And get ahead, fine. It's better than nothing. And I'll use the answered prayer just as a way to contest the board. We have a bunch of Namis in hand, so I can go ahead and drop down one Nami next turn pretty safely, and then we'll go from there. There we go, drop down Nami. Do I want to go for the answered prayers for the card draw? No, I'll go for Nami's ebb and flow actually. Just because I want to get cards out of my hand, because I feel like I'm about to overdraw. Yeah, I'm pretty close to it. I'm at 8 cards in hand. Okay, pretty bad. Let's go ahead and ebb, see where that hits. That's a fine hit. Ooh, are you trying to kill my Nami? That's not cool of you. Can you not? Let's go ahead and try to top off the tentacle. Oh, we're even clearing the opponent's board. Nice. I'll drop down the armed gearhead as a jump blocker. Okay, he's just going to attack like that. I'll take it. The 2 damage is not really relevant. And now we're at turn 6. So we can go ahead and start playing a bunch of spells. Ooh, you're going to kill my tentacle? That's not nice. I'm pretty sure I'm going to start burning cards because of this card. But to be fair, as long as I get spells that cost 2 or less, I'll be able to keep playing them. So let's go ahead and go for the wiggly bubblefish. Imagine possibilities. No. Let's go for that. Oh, that's a whole lot of terrible cards I'm getting. Maybe this wasn't the best pickup. Well, my units are being buffed up. Aftershock, deal 5 to a unit. Okay, fine. Nope, if that can be relevant in a bit. Waste check, manifest a card with ambush. Let's advance our landmarks 1, even though we don't really have landmarks. Guiding touch. We draw 2. I don't really want to draw 2, so we'll flow instead. Recall. I'm going to recall that. This seems like it's more of a hassle than a benefit. Let's behold the infinite. Written in stars, I guess. Well, the dream with the thing of the tides or whatever it's called is dead. I now realize how big of a mistake that was. So I'm definitely not making that mistake again. And I'm cutting that card as fast as possible from my deck, because that's just way too many cards in hand. I suppose I could have ended the game if he didn't stun my unit, probably, but still. Let's go for the octopus. We'll go ahead and rank. Go ahead and mess with the opponent's stuff. And afterwards we'll go for the double answered prayer. So we can go ahead and draw all of our Namis. Oh, actually did burn a Nami. I was worried about that. That's sad. Wait, Jin leveled up? I didn't realize he was that close. Well, I can jump block him. In fact, I can jump block everything. I wish the Jin didn't have spell shield. But I suppose things don't always turn out the way you want them to. Can I please hit something on the Jin? I'm very tempted to just go ahead and brute force the... Oh right, my spells get doubled up, so this just kills the Jin. I completely forgot about that. Or, I mean, doesn't kill but transforms into a mini T. Well, this is actually fine. Then we're going to fill up to full after this, and then we're going to go ahead and start to burn the opponent's Nexus down. Four? Where did the 4 come from? I thought it dealt 3. Why is it... Wait, it's dealing 3, why is it showing 4? Is the game that broken now? Yep, it's dealing 3, but it's showing it as dealing 4. I must have played so many spells that the game doesn't know what to do or something along those lines. And now it's just showing incorrect values. Well, we won the game, though it was a bit sloppy. I didn't realize how bad the spells I was able to get from the Avatar of the Tides were. And I didn't realize that I was basically always with a full hand, so I didn't need the extra value from the Avatar of the Tides. When an enemy dies outside of combat, deal 4 to the enemy nexus. Yep, that's exactly the kind of thing we need with this deck. With the amount of things we sling at the opponent's units, they are bound to die eventually. And this just makes it so removing the opponent's stuff outside of combat actually has a additional purpose, that being burning the opponent to death. Let's see. The path, I can use that on Nami next turn. What? It just gets an Aphelios right off the level up. Fine then. I'm not mad. Well, he's going to get moon weapons and I'll have to play around them. It's going to be very annoying, but it could be worse. Let's go ahead and drop down the Nami. I'm going to go ahead and play the path. Severum. Okay. Play the Severum then. What does Severum give him? Gravitum or Infernum? Overwhelm for the next turn is fine, I suppose. Let's go for the card that's easily dumpable. I'm pretty sure I would be unable to play the Sherzies because I don't have any equipment. The burn hurts, but it could be worse. Okay, that's fine. He actually went for Gravitum instead of the one I thought he was going to get. Interesting. Let's drop down the Cosmic Youngling just as a chump blocker. Really? You're not going to go ahead and stun the Nami so you can attack with DFL isn't contested? There's something fishy going on here from the opponent. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Rescendum. Rescendum allows him to face Calibrum or Severum. These are all fine. Really? Let's go for an ebb and flow, sure. Let's see if we hit something good. Okay, that's a good hit. And then we'll take the damage. And the opponent can't kill my stuff, so I'm just going to use the flow to heal myself instead of the Nami. And now I'm definitely going to use the ebb and the flow to heal the Nami. Just because I don't want her to die to, I don't know, Noxian Guillotine is an option. So yeah, let's play it safe and heal the Nami here. Like so. He's at 5, so he can drop down the Darius. We do waste one flow, or one ebb and flow, but it should be fine. We have removed 2 units from him, so let's pass. Okay, that's what I wanted to happen. I wanted him to drop down the Darius, so I could potentially remove it. And if I don't remove it, I'll just kill him by doing this. Actually, I can go ahead and mini-morph it. Yeah, that's good. It empties a card from our hand and makes it easier to kill the opponent's Darius. Come on. Okay. The opponent just dies. Now. We just steal 6. There. Opponent gone. Ooh. I can't imagine playing something like this on ladder. The amount of actions per minute that you would need just so you don't end up burning the timer down and end up losing your turn because of it. It probably would be very difficult. Nami with Black Cleaver, yeah, sure. Makes her big, makes her able to contest a lot of units. Let's cut the Avatar of the Tides. We have already shown that we have way too much value and we can't make use of all of it. If we could get some cost reduction, it would be nice. on spells it would be ideal, but if it was something like the cards you draw this turn cost 1 less, quick draw, that would be fine as well. Considering the amount of cards we draw, it would definitely be beneficial. That's scary. Nami can contest him, however. I'm pretty sure we double Nami's stats up to 10. Yep. Okay. He goes up to 11 himself. Let's see how lucky I am. Does this hit Zed? No, it hits his shadow. Well then, does this hit Zed? Actually, it can't hit Zed. So we just take 11 and Zed levels up because we got unlucky. Unfortunate. Ouch. Now we just have to hope the opponent doesn't... No, he can't rally, he's an Ionia. He can't rally here. So we just have to hope that the opponent goes ahead and doesn't have something that can kill me next turn. Let's heal ourselves back up. I don't want to lose the game by dying to something stupid.
I will save my people.
Okay, next turn we'll have 6 mana, so we'll be able to double up on our spells. We do, however, have no ebb and flows, but we can go ahead and reduce the amount of attack damage the Zed has. I can also go for Unraveled Earths. That's nice. I'll go for the Unraveled Earth first. Draw 2. See what we get. If we don't get something good, I'll go ahead and... Okay, we ended up burning down a unit. That's fine. We can go ahead and drop the bomb plus Blade's Edge in order to go ahead and kill the Zed, hopefully. We are wasting a lot of buffs on Katarina when she's going to go ahead and just bounce back to our hand, and she won't make use of them. Sure, I'll play the Octopus as a jump blocker for Zed. Let's play this here and block this here. I'll take 3 plus 10 from Zed. It hurts a lot, definitely. A Ziggs, really? That's a weird coincidence. Deal 6 to a unit, definitely. Let's try and minimize the amount of damage I take from the Zed. And now he's at 2. Actually, I can go ahead and kill it with the bouncing bomb from Ziggs. I'll do it. Right, the opponent has a second life. I almost forgot about that. Well, next turn I'll go ahead and play the Fleet Admiral Shelly, and then I'll play cards until the opponent dies, I guess. Let's go for the prank. Definitely want to bounce to deny the bounce on my units. Yeah, let's make it really difficult for the opponent to play anything. Then deal 3 to unit and summon a scrappy bomb. Yeah, sure, I'll deal 3. Do that thing, burn the opponent to death. We do waste our power, but it's fine. We don't really need it. Really? Nothing? Well, in that case, you just die, opponent.
I can't wait to see what this one does.
Oh, right. Katarina levels up.
No one can
One more animation to play, I guess. That was close.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
Closer than any of the games so far. Hopefully it won't be as intense against Aurelion Sol. It likely will be though. Do I want Arcane Knowledge? Again. I'll take the Voidling Shell instead. I think we have too many cards in our hand. Gives Genius, Afterlife Forbidden. I'll take the Afterlife Forbidden. Makes it so we can drop down the Nami, and then if he removes the Nami, we just get one back. Hopefully. Probably. It depends. Let's toss all these back. Keep the coral creatures because it's something that we can play here. Okay, we just get our Nami and a Fleet Admiral Shelly. So we can go coral creatures, Nami, Fleet Admiral Shelly. Yeah, that sounds like a nice curve. Ooh, group shot, nice. Things are shaping up to be very good for us.
Embrace the current or be swept away. Ride the surging tide.
Ooh,
Surge forth.
a 3 mana 3/3. Very good opponent. What does he have? Unstable inventory.
Let the tide carry you.
Viego as challenger. Okay, that's kind of frightening because Viego is going to come down as a very large unit. Drain 2. Okay. He just wants to get health back. I'm going to burn a card here. Actually, no, I'm not going to burn a card here. Never mind. Things are perfectly fine. Deal 2 to a unit. If you have 3 plus allies, 4 plus allies, deal 3 instead. No. Let's use it as is. I think it will be fine. And then after this, what we do? I think we pocket aces? No. Oh, he's trying to kill the Fleet Admiral Shelly. Well, I'll go for the Nami's Event Flow then. Oh, I shouldn't have gone ahead and pressed the pass. I think I could have saved the Fleet Admiral Shelly. That was my bad. It's fine. We don't need it to win. Oh, actually, I didn't pass. Nice. That was definitely a blunder if I did pass. We can kill the opponent here so easily by just keeping the Fleet Admiral Shelly alive. Actually, even without keeping it alive, I'm pretty sure we just kill the opponent. I think this is enough. Cards. I think the opponent's dead. Actually, I was about to say we can attack and kill the opponent, but our spells killed him anyway.
I'm proud to call myself Tidecaller.
Okay, we're making very good progress. Now for our last shop. Ebb as Brainworm. Okay, definitely a instant pickup, not even worth considering the other options. Home Turf, Hibernating Rock Bear. Beagle Dust Stash. I suppose it's fine, especially with the Hibernating Rock Bear. So we have a slightly better early game because of that. And also our what's it called, Roiling Sands will also be better because we'll buff up the units we get from it. So yeah, overall, very nice pickups. Azir can be problematic, especially if duplicate. He's going to just play Azir here. I can't do anything about it. I think I'll go for the answered prayer just to develop a blocker. I'm definitely going to need it. Next turn I'll go for a Nami, and then I can go answered prayer again. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to take a lot of damage here just because of that. How unfortunate.
The current will be swept away. Rise with the surf.
Well, the app can help minimize that. That's nice. Still doesn't change the fact that I'm basically dead here. Or let's see. I can deny 6 damage at least. Also, I'll be denying cards from his hand once I start casting all of my abs. And I can heal myself back up. So, not everything is lost. The opponent can't even rally, so this should be fine. Let's go ahead and Ebb. Yeah, I'll play Ebb and then I'll use the cards from it. Ebb and flow, and then Nami's Ebb. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh, I misplayed. It's fine. This just means that it's going to be the Ebb and flow that gets doubled up, not the Nami's Ebb.
I will save my people.
The only difference is that we don't shuffle a second copy of Nami into our deck. But it should be fine anyway. We'll heal ourselves back up. We buffed up our board quite a bit. We even killed one of the opponent's Azirs. And now we made it so the second Azir is useless. And now we'll win next turn, just off of ebbs and flows. Oh, scary. Just going ahead and trying to win like that. That's not nice. Now is it, opponent? Please let me play my cards. I'm getting scared. There we go. Sunstone Chimera. That's not that great of a burn, but fine. Let's see if we get lucky and hit these Sand Soldiers or not. Let's heal ourselves back up. Please hit the Sand Soldiers. Or I guess we can just hit the opponent's Nexus, I guess, and make it so he just dies. That's also an option. But it's weird how I'm hitting all of these 1-in-7s. Yep, just hitting multiple 1-in-7s in a row. suppose that is a form of luck.
Call myself Tide Caller.
Not a single one of those ebbs and flows, or just ebbs, went and hit the opponent's units. They always struck the opponent's nexus. I didn't even pay attention, but I could probably calculate the probabilities of that happening. They were definitely very low. Okay, those are too many Namis. I can toss them back. I'll definitely draw some Namis by the time we hit 6 mana, so this is fine. The opponent having 3 mana and Lee Sin, however, is not that fine, because I can't play anything here and I just have to take the 6. How do I want to do this? If I play Nami here, she will definitely be killed the turn after this one. So I'll go ahead and drop down the coral creatures and I'll go for the Unraveled Earth. And I'll hope this is enough to get blockers for the next turn. Okay, that's fine. That gives us something to go ahead and pull with the vulnerable. Now we have more blockers. I did burn a card, however. This hurts, definitely. I'll go pocket aces. And then I'll try to minimize the amount of damage I take here. The opponent's probably going to buff up the Lee Sin, yep. And in the process it buffs up the Paras. So I take 12, no 2. Lee Sin is halfway there. So I definitely need to play the Nami here. And I'll go ahead and answer prayer just to draw another Nami, and then I'll try to go ahead and win off of three Namis next turn. I might be able to, but I kind of doubt it. But I will be able to discard the opponent's entire hand, however, before he even has a chance to act. So maybe I can actually win here. I did waste one of the, or a bunch of the blows, but it's fine. We don't need to maximize the ebbs and flows, I believe. I just need to go ahead and make sure that the opponent's entire hand gets discarded, and maybe in the process deal a bit of damage to the opponent's units. That's what's most important in all of this. Okay, so now if this went ahead and discarded the opponent down to 1 card in hand, so I think I can safely play the Wiggly Blubberfish and then defeat Admiral Shelly. And now I'll go ahead and play all of my spells and buff up my entire board because of it. Let's go, ebb and flow. Equip an ally with an equipment in hand that costs 2 or less, it starts a free attack. It won't be relevant. Okay, we just killed the opponent here, even without attacking. Come on. Just die already, opponent, please. Okay, it just dies. Perfect. There we go.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
Now, what or how will it work out against the Aurelion Sol? Answered prayer with Farsight alteration. Your opponent discards their lowest cost card. I guess I'll go for the card that's already in my deck. Aurelion Sol with duplicate. Definitely a very scary combination. But we just have to make it to turn 6. How hard can that possibly be? The answer to that is actually very hard. Don't tell me I'm not going to get a Nami here. Ebb, Ziggs, Answered Prayer. Unraveled Earth. What a joke. I'll play the Octopus. Develop a couple of units. Moondreamer.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and prank the opponent. Let's reduce the Involious Fox timing, or increase the timing on that. Make sure that thing can block as well. I'll go ahead and use a Ransom Riches, play a Forge Shift, and then I'll Answer Prayer to draw 2 Namis, hopefully. Come on, let me draw 2 Namis. Okay, that's 1 Nami, that's the second Nami. Perfect.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
And now we'll go ahead and attack with all of these. Hopefully we'll reduce the attack power of these units by a bit. And now there are no longer threats. But that thing is... Uh-oh. The opponent rolling every turn is not good for a deck that's supposed to go for a longer game plan like mine. Okay, pocket aces. Does that save me against Garen? It all depends on whether I hit the Nami's Ebb and Flow. But I won't use a Nami's Ebb and Flow, I'll use this Ebb and Flow. Okay, perfect. This is good. Let's deny the opponent the... Wait, it had 9 health, not 8. That's my bad. Okay, I'll admit, I thought it had 8 health only. And now we're pretty screwed. Well, we do have another Ebb and Flow, so maybe not. Let's start off with that. Try to go ahead and discard the opponent's cards from his hand. Also heal up the Nami. Let's go ahead and do this. And now we level up the Nami. Do I have any form of card draw in hand? Okay, I do have the Unraveled Earth. So I'll go ahead and duplicate the Nami's Ebb and Flow, just so I can go ahead and discard more cards from the opponent's hand. If I could go ahead and discard his entire hand, that would be ideal, but I don't think I can. But we did discard a couple of his Aurelion Sols. And we're buffing up our board quite nicely and reducing the power of the opponent's board. Let's pass. Wait, what? Supernova. He got them off of the Moondreamer. Well, once Sage when he hits my nexus, my units will be frostbitten, so I can only block like so. Well, at the very least, most of the opponent's units are not that frightening. Sunburst, it can be useful to deal with a unit from the opponent later on, like that thing. That's definitely a good Sunburst target. Oh, the opponent just decides that he doesn't want to give me any chances. Let's block here, and then let's go ahead and do that. Yep. Fleet Admiral Shelley. Okay, we just have to go ahead and draw Nami, and then maybe we're in business. Maybe. That's not a Nami. And the opponent has a attack token, so he can rally. LeBlanc is interesting. Path created this card, they break, silence it instead. Let's see if the opponent has anything he wants to play before attacking. The Sky's Descent. He just has that, I guess. Or he just has access to it, I guess. Well, what a game. Definitely didn't expect things to turn out that poorly for us. We survive. How? Maybe I can draw into something here. Okay, that's a Nami. Ouch. Definitely getting severely hurt here.
But I will see it through.
Okay. That draws us into a... what's it called? That draws us into a ebb and flow. Hopefully, probably, maybe. I can deal 2 to something twice. Get rid of that thing, yeah.
Ride the surging tides.
Okay. Then I can go ahead and unravel there as a way to hopefully get the unit that I can buff up with the Nami. Doesn't matter what. Let's Answered Prayer. I draw 2 units or 2 champions from my deck. I do waste the tentacles, but the tentacles are not the important part. The important part is definitely the champions. Let's go ahead and discard both of the opponent's cards. And now the opponent has a very small board and no cards in hand. And we can go ahead and buff up our entire board or our single Callista, all while healing ourselves and getting rid of the opponent's board. We use the Nami's ebb and flow. It's fine. We'll get another ebb and flow at the start of the next turn. If I could go ahead and hit the Minity or the Fused Firebrand with the ebbs and flow, that would be ideal, just so we could attack with the Callista and kill the opponent for free. But I suppose that's not something that will happen. But we're getting all of our health back at the very least. So even if we don't kill the opponent here, we might be able to go ahead and escape somehow out of this terrible situation. How many cards do I have in hand? 9. So doing this draws us back up to 10 without wasting mana. Oh, and we even draw Nami. Perfect. So we can go ahead and increase our odds of winning here, because now we have more ebbs and flows. And now the opponent just dies. If this hits the Nexus, he dies. If it hits the Immunity, he dies. Perfect. Oh, that was a nail-biter of a game. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. It was very fun. Very back and forth. And we ended out by drawing very luckily into the Nami and comboing the opponent. Whew. Will this be enough to beat Lissandra? My guess is probably not, because Lissandra just has a natural advantage against combo decks like this one. But still, we'll see what I can do. But that will happen another time. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.